In the wild, two of the most powerful forces do not compete. They do not occupy the same territory. They do not challenge each other for dominance. They do not need to. They have each mastered the art of being exactly what they are, in the specific way that they are. And the result is that both rule their world completely. The wolf through the pack, the lion through the pride, and sometimes through the absolute authority of standing alone. The wolf alone is fast, strong, capable. It can bring down prey much larger than itself under the right conditions. But the wolf alone does not hunt elk. It does not survive the deepest winter. It does not establish territory, raise cubs, or become the force that reshapes the forest ecosystem the way a wolf pack does. The wolf alone is impressive. The wolf in its pack is transformative. And the wolf knows this, not in the way of calculation, but in the way of nature, which is more reliable than calculation. The alpha wolf does not lead from in front of the pack. It leads from within it, surrounded, supported, and accountable to the whole. The strength of the alpha is not that it is stronger than the pack. It is that the pack is stronger because of it. Leadership in the wolf world is not superiority. It is the specific skill of making the whole more capable than the sum of its parts. And without the pack, the alpha is simply one wolf. When the pack faces a crisis, no wolf runs. The formation holds because every wolf in it has made an unspoken commitment that is deeper than strategy. The commitment that says, where this pack goes, I go. What this pack faces, I face. This is not loyalty as a value the wolves have chosen. It is loyalty as a biological fact of what a pack is. A pack that breaks its formation in a crisis is no longer a pack. It is a collection of individuals. And individuals, in the wild, do not last long. The lion is different. The lion lives in a pride. But the male lion patrols alone. It marks territory alone. It defends boundaries alone. It does not need the presence of the pride to exercise its authority. The lion's power does not come from the group. It comes from what the lion is, in itself, by itself, regardless of who is watching, and regardless of who is present. The lion does not become more lion when surrounded by other lions. It simply already is. The lion does not check with others before it acts. It does not require consensus or collaboration or the energy of a group behind it to move in the direction it has chosen. This is not arrogance. It is self-knowledge. The lion knows what it is, knows what it is capable of, and acts from that knowledge without the detour of needing external validation. The solitude is not a gap in the lion's power. It is the expression of it. The wolf that tries to become the lion makes itself smaller, not because solitude is wrong, but because the wolf was not built for solitude the way the lion was. When the wolf hunts alone for what requires the pack, it does not become independent. It becomes ineffective. It spends energy that the pack would have distributed. It fails at what it could have accomplished with the others its nature requires. The wolf's greatest power is not in becoming like the lion. It is in being more fully and more completely what the wolf actually is. And the lion that tries to become the wolf makes itself weaker. The lion's authority lives in the solitary command of its own territory. Diluted into committee, The lion does not become a pack leader. It becomes an animal, confused about what it is. Its power is singular. Its authority is individual. The moment it tries to operate like a wolf, by consensus, by formation, by collective coordination, it is no longer operating from its actual strength. It is operating from an imitation of someone else's. The lesson for human beings is not be the wolf or be the lion. Both are powerful. Both rule their world. The lesson is, know which you are. Know whether your strength multiplies in the company of others or concentrates in solitude. Know whether your best work comes from the pack formation or from the solitary authority of your own territory. And then, stop apologizing for whichever one it is and stop trying to operate like the other. If you are a wolf living like a lion, if you are someone whose power multiplies in collaboration, in collective effort, in the coordinated strength of a team, and you have been spending your life in isolated solitude because you thought that was the stronger way to operate, the most important thing you can do is find your pack. Not any group. The right group. The one where every member has a role, where the formation holds under pressure, where the whole is genuinely more than the sum of the individuals. And if you are a lion living like a wolf, if you are someone whose power lives in singular authority, in individual territory, in the kind of thinking and deciding that happens best without committee, and you have been spending your life in formations that dilute what you actually are, the most important thing you can do is claim your territory. Stand in your own authority. Stop waiting for the pack consensus that will never come as naturally to you as the solitary decision that has been waiting your whole life to be made without apology. The wolf does not envy the lion. The lion does not challenge the wolf. They do not occupy the same territory. They do not measure themselves against each other, and they do not spend a single moment of their lives trying to be what the other one is. They simply are completely, powerfully, without apology or imitation, exactly what they were built to be.